Well, it was an interesting day. Started out normal enough, did some e-learning with Adele and some learning with Vera. Halfway through, I decided to take a break and call the COVID-19 hotline and see if I can get some more information about Josh. So I went ahead and spoke to a nice woman, explained the problem. I said, look, today's day 11. This is ridiculous. We need to get some answers. So she said, well, hold on. Let me see what I can do. And I said, look, I can't continue on with no answers. And she understood and she said, wow, that's taking longer than the average of 7 days. Let me take a look. So was on hold for a while. She came back. She goes, we do believe that your husband's test results are negative. I said, okay, great. And she goes, okay, well, have a good day. No other information. So I'm assuming what she said, results are negative, which is great news. Seeing that she wasn't a nurse or even the regular representative, I wasn't able to get any other information on if there's anything we can do or what this might be right now. And so I was like, well, okay, great news. So awesome. Then I got a call about an hour later about Adele just saying, hey, this is the COVID-19 hotline. And I thought it was a little interesting that they were calling back an hour after calling. And they said, hey, we just wanted to see how Adele's doing. And I said, oh, this is how she's doing. She still has a sore throat, headache's a little bit better, you know, having a little bit more energy than a few days ago. So we're looking okay. Their biggest complaint is her throat is still bad, but looking in it, no spots, no raw spots, looks pretty normal. She said, well, we call and we check on our patients daily to see what their symptoms are and how they're doing. I said, well, that's kind of odd because my husband has had it and we haven't had a phone call yet. And she goes, I said, well, how long have you been doing this for? And she goes, for as long as I know, since the beginning. I was like, well, that's a little interesting, but okay. So not sure why we weren't getting those phone calls for Josh, check on him. Test results are both done through South Bend Clinic. So a little bit interesting there. We are happy that Adele is doing okay, other than that sore throat that just is still bothering her quite a bit. But she hasn't been out of the house since March 12th. So the only exposure she might have had is Dad. Me, Rain, everybody else, nobody's left the house really, other than to maybe go through the drive-through to pick up some scripts. Did so with gloves and with wipes. So a little odd there. Don't know where this came from for her or if it's, you know, she was tested for strep too, but it would come back interesting if it was strep. The other thing I found a little bit odd is for both of Josh and Adele, when they did the COVID test, they did a swab, not the usual long one, at least for Adele. It was a shorter one that looked more like a Q-tip, not the long one I've seen in the pictures. And they only went a little bit up her nose, like right here, swabbed the inside and done. Josh said that his, I don't know what it looked like. However, he said that same thing. They only went to the little outer lower part of his nose, not all the way up into the very back, like they were showing where it really kind of hurts. We've had the flu test done, and with that one, they go all the way back, and I know it's very uncomfortable and it kind of hurts. So I was a little surprised that with Josh and Adele, they didn't go back very far, but maybe they're accurate without going back very far. Again, I just trying to figure out what this could be. The doctor, when I talked to Adele's doctor, she was very concerned because she said that she feels that 20 to 40% of tests are coming back negative when they should be positive. And that's why she wanted to test Adele to see if we might have a shot at getting a positive test result with her, because Dad sounded pretty textbook. So I'm questioning the validity of the test. Josh is ecstatic, of course. He is like, yay, I can get out. I'm very happy. I want him out regardless. It's been 11 days and I feel like we've already been exposed anyways. So he did come out of his room finally, yay! Got to come outside, got a little bit tired, but to be expected. He's still not feeling a lot better, but he wants to be back to normal. Don't blame him. We want him back to normal as soon as possible. So we did get him outside a little bit for a few minutes and the girls swing on the swing set. Adele wanted some one-on-one time with Daddy and I, so we went ahead and played. I played in her room while Dad laid on the floor. And then we just got ready for bed. So Josh is still having that rotten cough that I'm a little bit worried about. His cough medicine is still helping for the first about 4.5 hours of the 6 hours, so that's good. He does get a little bit of relief, and otherwise he's just a little bit worn out still, but hoping we have him back to normal soon. So that's the update. As soon as we get Adele's results or figure anything else out, we'll let you know. We're gonna call the doctor tomorrow just to make sure everything's good, see if there's anything else we need to test for Josh, since that came back negative and we're just not sure what this could be. So we will keep you guys updated, and thanks for tuning in. Don't forget to like the video. Thanks, guys.